Alright guys, we got some news that just came down from the Raiders. Yo, check this out. Alright, so boom, Jakobi Meyers, wide receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders, has requested a trade from the team. Now the interesting part is that Jakobi Meyers has been trying to get a new contract, and it seems like negotiations have, failed, so he wants out. He wants to be traded away from the team. But not too long ago, the Raiders went and signed Amari Cooper to a 1-year deal. Now this begs the question, is this a move that's showing that they're planning to move on from Jakobi Meyers? Because remember, they do have wide receiver Jack Beck, who they drafted in the 3rd round, that they could play in the slot. They also have Dante Thornton Jr., who looks to have locked up a starting spot with the team. So, if you're going to move on from somebody, why not move on from the older wide receiver who plays in the slot? Granted, this is speculation on my part, but this is a very interesting development. For fantasy's sake, this could be an interesting move because if the Raiders do move on from Jakobi Meyers, you could put Jack Beck into the slot and you have 2 outside receivers in Dante Thornton and Amari Cooper. The most interesting part is that Dante Thornton could be the new wide receiver 1 for the Raiders. Now, while I'm not telling you to go draft Amari Cooper, he does become an interesting target in the late rounds if you're looking for a wide receiver. The Raiders want to have a more balanced attack, especially when you consider how bad they were running the ball last season. Ashton Dempsey is going to see a lot of work on the ground, and they're going to need wide receivers to be able to balance out that attack. But let's see where the Raiders are heading if they actually do decide to move on from Jakobi Meyers. Now, they have said per reports that multiple teams would be interested in the wide receiver, but we don't know which teams would move on to get or make a move to get Jakobi Meyers just yet.